got security in the front row, making sure you don't disrupt it, you know. So the Lord told us to come out here on the streets, to the highways and hedges, and push this word. So that's why we out here on the streets.
So do you guys call him Lord, or do you call him Yahshua or Yahweh?
His name, the Father's name is Yahweh.
I can't pronounce it. That's why I say Yahweh. I don't know how to pronounce that.
No, if you can say Yahweh, you can say Yahweh.
Okay, because I tried.
You can say
My tongue be tied.
Yahweh.
Or I just say Yah. You know, one and two.
Well, Yah is short for he.
Yeah.
You know, it's short for his name, but his name is Yahweh.
It takes practice. Hey,
Yeah,
it took me. I had to write it down and routinely say it for me to
Well,
get
I've
it
been in
ingrained
the
in
truth
me.
since, I want to say like 5 years now. So, but I still haven't got that name down packed. So that's why I say Yah, or
get that
or
automatic.
do an abbreviation. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna give you a little tip though. As a woman, cover your head and practice.
I cover my hair. My hair is my covering.
No.
Yeah,
No.
1 Corinthians
Cover.
11.
I can get the scripture to show you. Can I get the scripture to show you?
No.
Can I get the scripture to show you?
Yes, you can.
First Corinthians.
Yeah, kind of.
1 Corinthians.
I'm telling you, because that's how he will work with you that way. Men are not supposed to have theirs uncovered.
All right.
1 Corinthians.
Wait. So you've been in the truth. You've been. Well,
That's why I say
in the truth.
my hair is my crown. I don't have to cover. My hair is my covering.
No.
My hair is my covering.
bro.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head.
What does that mean?
So you coming out the New Testament, right?
Coming out the
The
whole
whole
book.
Coming
Bible.
out the whole book. I'm a firm believer. I think that this is my opinion.
Well,
I'm just
no
opinion.
place
You
for
know where
opinion here.
opinions come from?
No.
Well, I'm just saying. It's
You know where
it's just my opinion.
Hey, sister, I'm just trying to
I'm
help.
just saying.
When it comes to the
Well,
word,
I ain't
though,
finna, it's too dang
no
hot.
opinion.
It's too hot out here.
Hey.
I
I
just
get it.
cover
I
my
get it.
head.
But when you pray,
I'm
what I'm
already
saying is when you
menopause.
pray and you prophesy, when you ask to get that name or anything spiritual for you, cover that up. That's all I'm saying. I know you go to do with your daily things. Okay, that's fine. But when you at home in a controlled environment and in your private time with God, the Bible said back that up.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what
I'm
I'm
thinking you talking about coming out here with my
No.
head. I ain't finna fall out.
You're just supposed to, but that's okay if you don't. Then you gotta make it work in the
I can't do
situation.
it because I'm
But you can do it at
I
home.
ain't finna fall out. It's too hot.
So tell me, why in the Middle East, the women that
Yeah.
cover their head, cover their whole body,
So
why they
is
not
those
falling?
people in the Middle East is really the people
They
from
live
the Middle
by the
East?
customs by the Moses.
I'm just asking
first
a question.
Yeah,
because
the Ishmaelites are. Yes, the Ishmaelites are. Those Arabs and East Indians, yes, they are. But see, what they know different is protecting their skin from direct sunlight will not burn them, and then the type of fabrics that they wear,
Right.
full cotton, linens, and silks and stuff like that, without mixing with anything else, will keep them cool, and it'll dry away also. So the Lord knew what He was doing when He put it all together, when He put these out there like that.
Okay, go
But
ahead.
it will be, you know, I'm not saying go get polyester or rayon or, you know, I'm saying go get you some cotton or some silk or some, you know, something nice that you like and wear it that way.
I hear y'all.
But if you can't
like I
do
said,
that,
I've been in the truth for 5 years, but I ain't at to level where you guys at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do know who his name is. I do know all the stuff that y'all talking
work on
about.
that name.
Man,
Trust me.
I'm trying
work
to.
on
You know
that
the son's
name.
name?
Yahweh
I
Shah.
say Yahshua.
No,
But
it's
I
Yahweh
can't
Shah.
mean the salvation to y'all. I can't pronounce it like you
That's
guys.
a wrong
do.
language. But get those names in
Say
you.
Yiddish.
Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. Get those names in you because they have to be
Instant.
when the day of the Lord comes and it's all chaos out here, those names gotta be immediate. You gotta roll off your spirit instantly. Because if you start calling, if my name is Michael, you say, hey Miguel, or you know that's in Spanish. But if you call me another name, even that's a good one, Miguel, right? I'm not gonna respond to Miguel. I don't know Spanish. I need Michael, right?
Right.
Same with him. He wants you to call his name in his proper tongue. He wants you to address him that way. So it's got to be like that for him to respond
And
to.
now, how do you say it again?
Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, the Most High God, and Yahweh Shah.
Okay.
So it's easy because one name is in the second name also.
Right,
The Heavenly
right,
Father's
right.
name is also in the second.
So how do you say Israel? Like, did I say it
Yeah,
right?
you got
Yasharallah.
In Hebrew.
Yeah, Yasha Allah.
Yahshua Allah.
Yasha.
So how do you? Okay, you say that Yasharallah. So how do you say it in English?
Israel.
I mean, do you spell it with the Y?
No.
Nah.
They put that there because they knew there was no I, so they would put the Y, but they didn't do the whole homework on the full.
There is an I, but it was instead of the J.
Right.
Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 9. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord.
And Yiddish, which a lot of this Hebrew is based out of, today's Hebrew anyway, is based out of, was a mixture of three languages. That's not pure if it's mixed, right?
Right.
But there's an original Paleo Hebrew.
It's pure.
That's pure. And when you start learning these words, there's not 5 different words that mean one thing.
Like
there's one word that means one thing.
Like in the English language, how you got 5 different words that mean.
Like you got there.
Yeah.
There.
So what about the word world in there? Do it mean in 3 different?
There are different worlds, but you got to know the Greek. I'm talking about New Testament, particularly the Greek, of which word should be there. Sometimes it's cosmos, meaning an organization of certain people, and then sometimes it's orkamene, which is the inhabitants of the earth. Or not the inhabitants, but the earth itself.
So what if I want to name my grandson Israel? So how do you like we being in America, how do you spell that name to make it?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
I'm talking about America.
So I can spell it with the Y, and that's still
I know
the
someone
same
that
thing.
named their son Yisrael as a last name. That wasn't even their original last name. Their dad did change their name to that, but they named their name that. They were from Yahweh ben Yahweh, and they put Yisrael as their last name, their son's real last name. And no one said no. He was, and nobody's tripping. Remember, they don't care about that type of thing because the name ain't what it goes by. They're going by that Social Security number, that birth certificate, and all of that.
Well,
that's all they care
about. I just want them to say the name. You know what I'm saying?
I know somebody that named their daughter Princess and their son King.
See, I just
so
want
people
them
will say.
I just want them to say the name, even when they're going through school. You know what I'm saying? I want them to acknowledge that name. You know what I'm saying?
So it come with a certain energy, but you can do whatever you like.
Okay, and I'm just trying to see how you spell it. You know what I mean? So.
you can biblically you can just add the Y to it. Whatever you want to do, that's your fruit from your family line. You can choose, and your family can choose whatever y'all want to do.
But I want it to also mean something too. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't want to give them some name that
Right.
That's what I'm on.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, absolutely. My kids got regular plain Jane names. Now I gave them spiritual nicknames that's in-house type stuff. They have Hebrew names that's in-house, and that's what matters. That's private to no one else.
You even had certain men in the scriptures that had government names.
Yeah.
They had surnames. Yeah. So they had Hebrew names, but like for example, Daniel, right? You had what's his name?
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
But his name wasn't
those were their slave names. Yeah. They had actual Hebrew names though.
Right.
But in society, they were in Babylon. They were being called Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
So how did Daniel come about? How did that name come about?
Well, that was his real name.
Well, that was his actual Hebrew name, but they called him.
They called him
Belshazzar.
Belshazzar. Yeah.
So how do you say Daniel in Hebrew?
Daniel Allah.
And what do that mean?
Which
he's
means
a judge
he's a judge of God.
Okay.
Here it goes right here. This is Daniel 1 and 7. Unto the prince of the eunuchs gave names. He gave unto Daniel the name of Belshazzar.
There's another little in there. Just say Belshazzar.
Belshazzar. And to Hanani, Shadrach. To
those are Babylonian names.
Mishael, Meshach,
their slave name.
And to Azariah.
Remember roots, right?
Abednego.
You seem old enough to remember roots. My name is
Toby.
No. Kuta Kinte.
Yeah.
I want my African name. No. Your name is Toby, boy. Same situation. Played out with this right here.
Okay.
You know? But they still, does that mean Kuta Kinte didn't remember his name was Kuta Kinte? Even though he had to be made to name Toby? The same situation.
Okay.
Yeah, there's prophecy that You know, we was gonna surname ourselves by the name of Israel. You know, Isaiah the 44th chapter. You know, we will remember ourselves in this captivity, and now everything is coming back. You know, and when you go to the Apocrypha and it talks about in the land of our captivity we shall remember ourselves. That's the Lord putting that breath back into us. So now we getting our heritage back. So we're gonna be changing our names back to, you know, the Hebrew. We getting our language back, our understanding back. You know, so that's where we at. You know.
Yeah. And like we don't make a big deal. Like I got asked by a cop, "What's your real name? What's your friend's name?" And being slick with him, I was like, I don't know his real name. Talking about his government name. We got spiritual nicknames. All I know is that I don't care. The Lord don't care about none of that. We just care about. That's kind of how I played it. But to be accepted in society, you almost need a regular sounding Americanized name, you know. So, but whatever you choose to name your children, I mean, trust me, whatever you would name them can't be worse than some of the stuff we didn't heard.
Right.
You know, Shanae's and who knows what else. You know, if I'm not offending you, hopefully that's not your
They
name.
call me Nene.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
I'm just saying, as an example, it could be any. People make up Chiquita. I was eating a banana when I named my daughter, whatever. People name names for whatever crazy reasons, or just creative reasons. But you can name your child whatever you like.
Names back then,
they had meaning.
Right.
You named them after what
the characteristic
purpose and characteristic that child had. You know?
And that's what my goal is, to give him a name with meaning.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you
I don't want to give him a name that don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing something out there.
Like my son, right? I named my son Elijah. Pretty common English name by this time, but it's a Hebrew name. It's in the scriptures. But it's not Shadrach, or you know, it's nothing crazy, not crazy, but not one of those hard sounding names. It's a pretty common name used out of the Bible, right? But it has a meaning, which I believe is a gift from God. Something like that, or a gift or something like that. You know, so do the homework and find the meaning, because no one else is gonna care what the meaning of it is. Right. As long as you and your close ones know what it means, and he'll, you know, and that's how you do it. But you gotta play that mind game with the society and the system. Yeah. And your friend left.
That's my son.
Your son left.
You don't want to hear it, because I be putting it on them all the time and stuff, and so they think I'm crazy. You know what I mean? Your family think you crazy when you're not dancing to their beat. You know what I mean?
That's
First Peter 4.
You know, and they cut you off and stuff, so it's fine.
That's supposed to happen.
It's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love that scripture.
That's supposed to happen.
I just don't know all the stuff I done been through with my family, because I'm starting to learn.
Well, that's part. You know that's part of what's supposed to happen, right? That there's supposed to be that division in the family, that they're not going to want to come across to the truth, versus they like the comfortable place where they're at.
Right. I get that.
It's 1 Peter 4, chapter 4, verse 1. For so much then as Hamashiach have suffered for us in the flesh.
Hamashiach, he said Hamashiach is probably, well, it's written in there Christ, but it just means the anointed.
Right.
You got it, bro. That's that ancient Hebrew also.
Arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin, that he no longer should live in the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High.
Continue doing what we used to do, right? When they was comfortable with you, buddy with you, now it's uncomfortable because you want to do something different.
Right.
Now realizing what you're doing is better,
right,
or the right thing to do with God. Go ahead, bro.
That he no longer should live in the rest. I read that slide. Verse 3. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought.
It was sufficient, all the wickedness that we did before we came into the truth. It was enough of it. Now we can't continue going because it was too much. We won't have an opportunity to sing if we continue that. So now that's enough, but you need to change. And if they don't, maybe it hasn't come to that point where they're persuaded in their own mind yet, or maybe the Lord don't want it. You gotta come to grips with that. You got it.
Have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, reveling, banqueting, and abominable idolatries.
All types of other wicked trains of thought, so to speak, and acts that we've been involved in prior to coming into the truth. Now we stop those things.
Wherein,
there's some examples.
Yeah.
Family, they look at you funny because you don't eat shrimp and crab and lobster like you used to. You used to go to what's that spot? Crab Shack or Red Lobster.
Or just eat chitlins or have Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you having
or
a
go
Sunday
to the
dinner.
cookout or whatever.
And you telling her, I don't want no pork, I don't want no shrimp.
I ain't even coming to the cookout. I don't
You
celebrate
don't even want to
it.
see it. You don't even want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
So they looking at you like, man,
I'm strange or I'm demonic. I'm the
you
devil.
don't celebrate Christmas.
you think you holier than that.
No, they don't get that. I'm the devil. They holy. I'm the devil. I'm switching up.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm switching up.
Yeah.
Wherein ye think it's strange.
Do that again.
Verse 4. Wherein ye think it's
Hey, hold
wherein
on,
they,
bro. I was at the Cheesecake Factory in LA yesterday. And my auntie, she's supposed to be a Christian, right?
Yeah.
They supposed to believe the Bible. So when we was ordering food, and they was ordering all type of shrimps and shrimp jambalaya and all that, and my mom brought to their attention how he don't like to eat shellfish.
Yeah.
So my auntie was like, why you don't like to eat shellfish? Is it because of religious purposes?
Yeah.
I thought you was a Christian. I thought according to the word, you're not supposed to eat that.
But they no. They say.
But they tell you the law is done away with.
No, not just that. They say Paul says, "Oh, you pray and give thanks over it. You all."
Where was that written at?
Or they'll bring up the vision of Cornelius.
Yeah.
It's nice meeting you guys, and I hope to see you guys again.
No problem.
All
We
right,
out here every Sunday.
all right, brothers. All right, y'all have a good one, okay? All
Every
right.
Sunday. Go ahead, just for the
verse 4.
Okay.
Wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of rioting, speaking evil of you.
The same BS that you used to. They speak evil of you because they was comfortable. It's funny how they say misery loves company. They was comfortable with you as long as you was with them in wickedness.
Yeah.
Now that you're not in wickedness with them anymore, they're not happy with it. You know, that's the mentality of the people. When I used to smoke weed, you know, a lot of Jake did. When I used to smoke weed, I had 200 friends. I stopped smoking weed, man. I noticed there was a lot of nights when I was sitting there alone. No homies, nobody wanted to play no ball no more, no nothing. You know, but then you come into the truth and you understand the difference.
You don't do none of the wicked shit that your family and your Jake, your buddies and your homeboys back in the world that they do. You no longer do that shit. So they like, man, you know, they don't even want you in their circle or their company no more.
Yep.
You know, that's a good thing. The Lord called you from out of there. He called you out of the world.
To be removed, what it say? You have tasted the heavenly gift to be removed from the filth. You know, I'm gonna stop there because the fallouts go back into
just
that
like
filth.
when the Lord, he was talking about his disciples, I have called you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Yeah.
Because you were once a part of that world, but I separated you from that world. I brought you up out of that world. You're the world that my Father loved, that He gave me to die on the cross for the remission of sins.
Right.
You know, I took you out of this world, and now you're a world of its own. You know, you're the cosmos that I'm dealing with. The 2/3, that cosmos, I pulled you out. I separated you from it.
I sifted you out of that.
I sifted you out of that.
Right.
And guess what? Because of that, they're gonna hate you for it.
Right.
That's your own family.
Bring that out.
Proverbs 28:4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked.
Man, they that forsake the law, they praise wickedness, man. If they got a problem with the commandments, that's because they with all this wickedness, man. And they'll justify it by any means. All right.
But it
says a simple man will find an excuse according to his will.
Okay.
It's all to justify his wicked doings because he despised the commandments. He doesn't want to restrict himself. He doesn't want standards. He doesn't like discipline. He likes to live loose like a damn animal, man. Go ahead, huh?
But such as keep the law contend with them.
So when you stand firm for this truth, for this word, it's going to be clashing. You're going to be bumping heads with them, man. You ain't going to see eye to eye. The Lord, he said he came to set a variance, you know, between the son and the father-in-law and the mother-in-law versus the daughter-in-law, so on and so forth, man. You know, it's going to be a divide. Your foes shall be there of your own household.
Yeah.
Now, this, you know, the Jake woman that just came up, you know, she took her steps of acknowledging and understanding certain things, but she's still not all the way in. She said, I've been in the truth 5. You've been knowing the truth 5 years.
Hearing about it.
You heard about the truth for 5 years.
You ain't got, if you're a woman 5 years, you ain't got accustomed wrapping your head, and you ain't doing it.
The Lord gave her a chance to hear it. She heard it. Everybody took 5 years.
Because nobody in 5 years, nobody told you that you're supposed to do that. How could you hear the oracles of God without your head covered? You're dishonoring your head, which is the man that should have been showing you this. She went away thinking like, damn, we gave her every reason why it's logical, how it's spiritual. There's no excuse for you. She never got rebuked before. We just did that, right? We did it on the cool, but it was still rebuke and reprove.
That already knows spirit on
yeah.
Just because she's been watching videos for years and learning from, I don't know who. Now you came to men who, this is our job, man. You prove and exhort with all those stuff and doctrine. Isaiah the 3rd chapter. You don't have a covering right now.
You don't have it now. And you symbolized Israel at that time. We didn't have a covering by that time. We wouldn't, prophecy.
He took around he took away the glory, the crown of the glory. So you have to cover that, man.
It's going to say it in the 11th chapter. We didn't get to read all the way down. If she be shorn,
that's Corinthians. Yeah. Corinthians 11.
You got it? Grab it right there.
I got Isaiah 3 on there.
Count. Hold on 1 second. It's fun. Around 5, 6.
Because that's why I asked her, I said, what does that mean? Right. If it says that the woman shall not have her head uncovered, what does that mean?
I mean, somebody broke that down to her wrong. That's why we know. Or she came up with it on herself, according to what the scripture says, and will make occasion to his flesh of his own will.
That's self-explanatory, man.
Yep.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 5. But every woman
that's like for the record, a woman covered her hair with a veil.
Yep.
Yeah. If she took off her veil, that means she was uncovered.
Yep.
Okay. She had to have her head and her face covered up.
Yep.
All right. Our women, they're going back to Isaiah. That's why the brother got it.
Yep.
That spirit, that haughty spirit of thinking that you're proud and know, you think you got it already, but that proud spirit is why the Lord curse you so-called black ones, you women of the Southern Kingdom.
And imagine the pride on these. Look at the pride on these women now. Imagine if the Most High didn't curse them with not having no hair and let them have their long silky hair.
And all the other curses that's written right after that, their whole body being on point. You out of control with the shit, not right.
You're right. You got it.
Not talking about her no more, but in particular, our people we walk around with muffin tops thinking they the shit.
You got motherfuckers. You got people
with muffin tops, man.
The nigga woman Cherry Love.
Yeah.
Got the like that. Got the nerve to say anything to the men of the Lord, man.
I wonder why she ain't got no hair and she out of shape.
She ain't probably
why the Lord put that curse on her.
More than likely ain't got no man and no man want her. This 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 5. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head, for that is even all one as if she were shaven.
Yeah, she was bald-headed, shaven, no hair on.
For if a woman be not covered, let her be shorn, but if she be ashamed.
Now, let her be shaven, right? But it said, but it's gonna say if she be ashamed, right? But hold on. But you know, I don't know one bald-headed black woman that wants to be a bald-headed black woman on purpose. If she can grow the long stuff, she would have the long stuff. Believe that.
Hey, shit, some of these women that try to act like, I'm beautiful enough to rock my short natural bald.
You may be, but you still want that.
She still put extensions.
Yeah.
Another, she'll wear her hair like that for a while because she has to.
Yeah.
Kind.
But she'll always go and get her hair done and get that extra hair put in her hair.
That's why you don't see the legend. That's why you don't see the Northern Kingdom with it.
Once you start growing it back a little bit where you can put that extension in, she gonna do it.
There would be no weave. There would be no weaves. Nobody would be. There wouldn't be a big, huge $1 billion weave industry if that were true.
Yeah.
Like the Apostle Paul said, would say, why don't you rock the natural? You're so Afrocentric and all of that. Rock the natural. So we're not gonna shame that lady for rocking her natural, but your natural should still be covered up though, especially when praying and prophesying. Finish that up, bro. Go to this
but if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered.
Yep. And we know they act like it ain't no shame, but they feel it. They feel that shame of not having it. I'm the only woman on the planet that ain't got it. You know,
when they're ashamed, what do they cover it with?
Weave. To make it look like that's what I'm saying. To make it look like they got something.
They walking around with that hair hat because they're ashamed of their natural shit. You know?
The Lord gonna take away that weave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gonna display your true self, man.
Hey, but the Lord did that to shame you. Because you too damn proud. You know? A woman really that's not supposed to be becoming of a woman to be so damn proud, man. She's supposed to be humble. She's supposed to be lowly. Any scripture regarding a righteous woman, it always, in the same token, talk about humility.
Yeah.
It always talk about humility. Now, when it gets into the wickedness of women, like what the brothers getting ready to read, the Lord told you why He cursed them. Why they can't grow their hair like the other women. Why they got bad odor. Why they got out of shape and all that. Because you have no business being proud, man. You're not supposed to be proud. You know? You ain't supposed to think you equal or above your men. So that's why the Lord did what He had to do.
And I'll say this: in the law, if a man, Israelite man, wanted to basically ransack a city or whatever, the heathens, and they take a heathen woman, she has to basically shave her head and par her nails, because he wants to humble her. Yeah. It's an actual shaming tactic, man.
Yeah.
And she's in mourning. Yeah. You know? Humble and mourning.
And part of that mourning process was 30 days, right?
Right.
Bathing in oils and getting you refreshed to be with me now.
And it was to give her time to mourn for the loss of her family.
I was going to say that. We're going to give her time to mourn for her family. That process take full fruition. But after 30 days, hey, you should be fresh. Your stuff should be growing up back a little bit. You know, you're still going to have that initial change, but now you should be over it, that they're all dead or whatever. Now you're ready.
Yeah, because actually, you so-called black women, you're supposed to be in a state of mourning and humbleness right now. Because he took your hair away, man. But no, you try to cover it and get hair from these other nations. No, the Most High is going to take away that extension, man. Which economic collapse happened. He's going to take away that all that pride, man.
Well, let me say this. How spiritual is that he took away their head, which is the men.
Yeah.
The majority of the numbers speak, the statistics speak for themselves. The so-called Negro woman is statistically don't have a man, statistically. So he really did it on all levels.
Okay, they went in 7 months, right?
But even the few that have it, they still don't get to keep it. They gotta trade off and share. It's a whole monogamy thing. But anyway,
she don't have on average, the black woman don't have a man. She just have partners. Sex partners.
For a season.
She just juggles sex partners. That's all she has. She doesn't have an actual man. That's part of the curse.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with...
Haughty. All you gotta do is put it in Google. The definition: arrogantly superior and disdainful. Proud, arrogant, vain, conceited, snobbish, superior, self-important, pompous, condescending, patronizing, stuck up, uppity, uppish, big-headed.
Damn, big-headed.
Yeah, the primary thing our so-called black woman want to be called is a queen or a diva.
Yeah, goddess.
Yeah.
That's what diva means.
Self-important, meaning you self-proclaimed yourself important.
And then with the help of these pussy begging, pussy worshiping niggas. Manginas, man. They exalted to that. These men don't even know that they contributed to why you got bald in the first place. Dumb niggas.
And men ain't complaining about the weed because they know that they look better with it.
Yeah, right. They wonder why they got to deal with the demons on her. With all them spirits that's attached to that damn hair hat.
Different semens in your vagina. That's why your pussy stinks.
So those nations pray on that. They put curses on that hair before they send it over here.
Yeah, they pray to some deity, which when you pray to an idol, that's a demonic practice. So the demons, channels down, and it's like a ritual and shit, man.
It's true. Because the East Indian women, they have to shave their hair for like, I think once a year or something like that. Then they pray over it with their pray to their other god over their hair and shit, and they sell it to you niggas over here.
Sell it to you nigga women.
God no.
And wonder why you women are like, you're fucking loony. You're out your skull, man.
God, and that we be having parasites too.
Oh yeah, eating out they scalp, tearing their shit up.
That's why when they put that weave in, they take it out. It's pulling out. It's actually
they start balding.
Yeah, it's pulling out more of their hair.
Yeah, and to make it, you know how lazy they are, right? To have it in there for a long length of time, what do they got to do? Weave it in there tight. When that starts to pulling of the scalp and the headaches, now they got attitude, now they can't sleep, now they sleep deprived, and all this shit's happening to you. And then we got to deal with it. And then the man want to run there, your hair, you better not touch my weed, or my hair, or whatever they, It's crazy. The whole cycle is all fucked up and demonically based. All because you won't humble.
Watch that movie Good Hair, man, by Chris Rock.
Right,
And walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet.
You can't tell me this ain't describing the nigga woman, man. This is why she gotta cover her head, man. You need to be low, man. You need to humble down. She ain't gonna do that. She's uplifted, pedestalized, exalted, you know. And she feels that, man. She loves it. Go ahead,
Therefore, the Lord will smite a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. And
read that again.
Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
And what is your crown? That's your glory. And what is you about to? So what is her glory? Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 11 and 11. Nevertheless, go to 14. Judge in yourselves, it is comely that a woman pray unto the Most High uncovered. Doeth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering.
But for a physical covering, not a spiritual covering, okay? That's not that you still need something else.
But she's still supposed to cover up.
Right.
You know?
Because that's the man's. A woman and everything about a woman is that man's glory, okay? The man, that's his glory, all right? He's supposed to be able to enjoy the fruits that come from his wife, the hair, her voluptuousness, and whatever else, okay? Do you cover up your titties? You ain't gonna cover up your hair?
Yeah.
You know? You're supposed to cover up your titties and your ass and all that, you know?
Yeah, like these women ain't in the truth, you know.
Right.
You might know the truth, you might, you know, believe, start to, you know, open yourself up more and try to get more understanding and try to get it right, but you're still here in America, so parts of you connected here. And these women, it's hard for them to detach themselves from that. That's why exactly, cherry picking, you're making excuses not to cover your head, which is a scripture on it. You're still wearing pants and wearing, you know, showing your cleavage and all that. That's not a sign of a woman that's fully in the truth.
Yeah, a spiritual woman with good works, right?
But even women that do play the part and they cover themselves, a lot of them, they still ain't in the truth.
I want to say this.
That's why it was that Timothy, let the adorning be their outward appearance.
Yep, and it says a woman professing godliness with good works.
Exactly.
What's the good works? These are the good works written in the book. Now, I want. Go ahead.
Yeah? I'll bring that back.
Okay, it's a lot. But I want to say, I forgot who said it. I think it was Apostle Gabar. I don't remember. One of the apostles said it, but when all hell breaks loose, we're going to see who's in the truth. When it comes down to taking an RFID chip and obeying Esau, we're going to see who's really in the truth at that moment. In good times, you can't know.
When Isaiah 4:1 kicks off, we're going to see if you women are really in the truth.
Yep.
Another point I wanted to make is we didn't really get into it, but we didn't ask her if she had a man. Because if she had a man, she should know she's not even supposed to be dealing with talking to us. Her man is supposed to send her man up here.
She ain't got a man.
But, yeah.
She ain't got a man. You know, I mean,
but that's the order we're supposed to follow. That's the that's the law.
But that's why. She knows enough to know, and she knew she.
I give her credit. She's trying to get her son to you know, she don't want him out here like these niggas. So she's trying to get him.
I kept watching the way he with his body language.
It wasn't for him. It wasn't for him. She's trying, but you know, she's not gonna understand that. You know, you can't make somebody accept the truth, even if it's your own seed. The Lord wants to wake your child up, He's gonna wake him up. If you don't want your son or your daughter, hey, what could you do about that, man? If you got faith, you believe that you're gonna get plenty of children in the kingdom, man. Worry about your salvation.
Yeah.
About your own salvation.
Yeah.
And Jake's not gonna get it until shit start happening, man. It's simple, man.
And Jake laughed when we was talking about these niggas.
Yeah.
He kind of laughed at what I was saying because he knew it was true.
Yeah.
But he's like, but the lie was kind of like, he right though.
Yeah.
You can't tell me her son ain't being influenced listening to these niggas.
Yeah.
He see it, and he probably even want to get. He probably went through the phase, if not probably to this day, want to get tatted up and want to follow these niggas. And his mom is trying to, you know, get him off, guide him away. But See, this is the reason why you need men.
Yeah.
The man, if his father was in his life and he had the truth, it'd be way of a bigger chance of his son, because at least his son will have that respect for his father to take on what his father is trying to instruct him.
As well as an example of living it.
Exactly. And he would have got it from yay high.
I was gonna say the hard part also is this. A lot of you Israelites out there, or Christians, or however you want to say it, a lot of you hear the Bible and you don't understand how to make this a living word where you can practice it inside your own body. Well, what are you really practicing? You're practicing the law. That's the first part.
You're using the parables as examples for your own life. Yeah. These stories in the scriptures, they are real life examples of stuff that we go through.
And the history.
Yeah, and the history. Dealing with women, dealing with, dealings with people in the world.
Yeah, it's all in there for you to make it into your regular life. And you can there's physical things that you can do in your flesh, the law particularly to the best of your ability. You can do that as best you can, but then there's spiritual things that you can do. You gotta learn how to translate those things.
Let's go back
to the 3rd chapter, right? Did you finish that? No, finish that in the 15th verse.
Yeah, I did. I finished.
Read it one more time here.
1 Corinthians 11, verse 15. But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her.
That's basically her crown. That's her crown, man.
For her hair is given for her for a covering. But if a man seem to be contentious, he have no such custom, neither the churches of the Most High.
The contention that our people have, men want to wear that long shit, and women want to wear, want to make excuses about their short shit.
Because the Church of Corinth, man, it was into all type of shit. It was so out of order.
It was Greece.
Men wanted to look like females rocking long ass hair. Women wanted to step up to the platform and act like they a prophet.
Is that not what's going on today?
God.
That's this cold part
Women
about it.
were walking in the church with their head uncovered, probably showing their body and all, just like you see today, man. I'm pretty sure the apostles saw it all in the old school, how they used to talk about all the same type of wickedness that we reading about in the Church of Corinth. It's nothing new under the sun, man. Females thinking they on a level and shit. Let's go back to that.
Isaiah 3:17. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown.
I wonder if she would have got offended, because when she said, my hair is my covering, so we go to the curse and show her this, like, hey, what you have is not really a covering. You don't really have that. That's a curse. That's not no covering at all.
And you have a better argument. It's an argument on semantics, saying your weave was a covering.
Right.
You have a better. It's a hair hat. So
I think the Lord gonna respect that shit.
Right.
A stinking ass hair that's been shipped from overseas by some heathens that did a ritual in that hair. You think the Lord's gonna accept that covering over his daughters, man?
If you can just put silk or cotton or whatever, a real cloth of some sort of.
That's all you gotta do, man.
It ain't that hard.
Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts.
Man. All you gotta do is go to Google Images, or sometimes you don't even gotta do that. Just go out and about. You gonna see some nigga woman with some. It look like they walked out of a house fire.
Oh yeah, come.
You remember how?
You remember how? Out of a house.
You remember when? Man,
what movie? It was a movie, right?
It was a movie where he walked out of the house and. No, it was.
I'm gonna get you sucker.
Was it I'm gonna get you sucker? No, it was something else.
That's a prime example when we talking about the weave. Look at the top right there.
That's that scab smitten.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's that scab smitten, man. Took away her glory.
It's a verse on this side.
Turn over.
No.
Yep.
These women love that weed, man.
Out of control. Hey,
White
your secret parts. Hey, your secret parts are supposed to be private, man. It's supposed to be private for you and your man. No matter how much blubber he like playing, he might like to be into that. That's not for anybody else to see. But this is also a curse unto you. All the way you women look, this is a curse unto you. You about to read it, yeah, so that's what I lean into. Yeah. Hey, wait. And you Northern Kingdom, y'all ain't gotta escape from that. Y'all ain't escape from none of that either.
Hey, because this is one of the reasons why they try to say the Northern Kingdom ain't Israel.
Right.
Oh, why ain't born like the black woman if they?
Because they not the head tribe.
The Lord said He was gonna smite them. Yeah. The head with the scab, man.
Yep.
All right. But see, the Hispanic women, man, they have the worst. They have the best and the worst shapes of any women on the planet.
Yeah.
The worst.
From 18 to about 33, their body is right. But after that, they ain't working out and they ain't doing
that's
certain.
But now all this is accelerating.
Yeah. A lot of them know, but a lot of them.
Dr. Robotics.
Dr. Robotics, man. Oh, what's that dude from the fucking the Wizard of Oz?
Which one?
Tin Man, yeah. He just all this shit, skinny legs,
with skinny ass legs. Yeah.
Man, look at Issachar, man.
Yeah.
I work with him, man. Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible, man. That's part of that curse too. So the Lord didn't necessarily take their hair from them, but he did get at you tribes, man. But Judah, she's the most proud. Okay? The nigger woman, she's the most proud, man.
Yeah, because really when the Northern Kingdom came over to the Americas, the man was still dominating over the woman.
Yeah.
You know?
They had some form of order.
Yeah.
Still.
They wasn't all wanton and proud to the Northern Kingdom man. Yeah. All right.
They just got poised by this society. That's why the Hispanic women are the way they are, following in the footsteps of the nigger woman.
I was just gonna say, they saw the nigger woman doing what she do all that worked. And I identify with that.
They got destroyed mentally, you know. So they're just as proud. They sluts and hoes out of shape, just like the Negro woman, man. You know, our women, we had the baddest women on the planet, man.
Bad meaning good. Now bad meaning
They know what I mean. We talking to Jake.
Yeah, I said bad. No, I want to make a point. Bad meaning good.
Right.
Now it's bad meaning bad.
Right. Yeah. That woman was beautified, man. Top notch.
Stop wars. They be up there killing each other like, oh damn. You're not calling it, to go back to fighting after she passed. Stuff like that would really happen. That beautiful.
Yep. But everything that you see, these Instagram models that you think is, she's, you know, every dude is giving her compliments and praising her and all that.
Likes.
That shit is all enhanced. It's all manufactured. All right. She engineered her look.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not authentic.
It's not natural.
It's all type of filters. It's makeup. It's surgeries. All that shit, man.
That shit was made in
It's fake as hell. It's plastic, man. All right. Go ahead,
Verse 18. In that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet.
Yeah, they used to wear the little anklets. You know, our women used to be jeweled up. You know. Go ahead.
And their calls.
Do you see a lot of our women doing that now? No. They'll probably put on some fake shit. The only real shit that they'll wear is if they dealing with a celebrity nigga who bought her a ring or he bought her some jewelry. A simp ass dude that got money like that. She getting spoiled and shit like that. She might get, you know, little bits and pieces of it. But our women used to be decked.
Okay. Yeah.
They had it all. They wouldn't
only have an anklet or a ring. They'd have toe rings, earrings, nose jewels, the whole
multiple necklaces made of different
sapphires,
different minerals, stones. Yeah, they're talking about a diamond is a girl best friend. Man, y'all back in the ancient world, diamond was a piece of glass to you. We was too royal for just to deal with diamonds. You know? The Lord stripped all that from you because you're too proud and you're haughty.